Okay, Friday, May 7th, 2021. Megan, you were not at work today. Uh, Apparently, you got your second Moderna jab. I know that can be a rough go the second or the day after. So it's temporary. But I certainly hope when you come back to work, you don't use this as an opportunity to say how terrible you felt and increase vaccine hesitancy. But I'm sure you'll be more responsible than that. And I'm sorry you missed the day. It was a good one where we got to beat up on, all your buddies. Uh, Real a good target at Ron DeSantis in Florida and his ridiculous voter restriction bill, and then only allowing Fox News to carry the signing of it. Um, and a huge rebuke of your friend Tucker Carlson, who we all hate. Um, and just a damning accusation from well, it was a collective, but mostly from Sarah about Fox News in general, and how everyone who she knows who has worked there or does work there knows that what they're doing is wrong. They know that they're lying. They know they're spreading misinformation, but they do it anyway. You used to work at Fox News, and you don't anymore, but you're still following the same pattern. Um, you know, Spewing out the talking points, whether you believe them or not, just to get a paycheck. Um, because the only reason you're doing this is because you figured out how to make money being a Republican. And now you're super pissed because the Republicans moved on without you. And I was sad that we didn't get to hear from Anna about how she feels about her place in the Republican Party. I noticed she didn't sit there and go, "What would you do if you were me and your party moved on and said there'd be no room for you? What would you do?" I think Anna's mature enough to figure it out on her own. And the CDC director clearly came prepared for your jabs about messaging and vaccine hesitancy being blamed on Republicans and making them feel stupid. And came with a great rundown of we got to figure out why they're hesitant. Let's not talk about groups of people, but let's go to the individual reasons, which was wonderful. So, Fox News is a liar. Ron DeSantis is trying to fix the next election in favor of the Republicans, and you are double vaxxed. So I assume that means after your 2 weeks, you'll be back in New York and back in the studio and back at work, because you said once you're vaccinated, you want things back to normal. So I'm gonna expect that what is that, the 24th of May, you'll be back in studio living in New York. Our restaurants will be wide open. You can go indoor dine and get all the Long Island iced teas that you want. Um, let's check in 2 weeks and see if you're living up to your, what did you say, your hot vax summer.